What's good, YouTube? Because of Coffee here. So, we are diving into another one from Delta Goodrem. This is the last one from Heidi's list, but Jocelyn Sue also commented saying that they wanted this as well on Delta's video from yesterday. So, we're going to get into some more Delta Goodrem along with Josh Teskey in this one. Never Tear Us Apart by INXS. Guys, if you're new here, this is the first INXS song we ever reacted to, and it's also the INXS song that took us 3 tries to get right. And I was like sitting there going crazy about it because the song itself, Never Tear Us Apart, was like this weird emotional theme that I was going through in my life with like recovery, right? That's like that kind of stuff is a big part of recovery, like letting go of things and stuff, like old things, and finding unhealthy things and what you thought might have been, you guys might have been healthy. You guys know what I'm talking about, that kind of stuff. This, the first time we did this song, it came around the time like that where I was like super deep in my emotional feeling kind of bag, and we had to do it 3 fucking times. I was damn beside myself. I really was. I was like, damn. So, this is one of those songs that's really special for me because I had that profound experience with it, having to do it 3 times at a deeply emotional time for me in recovery. It was very, very interesting for me to start my NXS journey off with that. And I love it. It's one of my favorite songs that I've ever heard. I love NXS's vibe. I'm curious to see what Delta and Josh do with this. I've heard of Josh Teskey, but I've never listened to Josh Teskey. I hadn't heard of Delta before you guys said anything about her, but I have heard Josh Teskey's name before. I might have even heard his voice maybe on a radio station or something at some point. Who knows? Maybe. I might recognize it when I hear it. But we're going to dive into this. I'm going to quit rambling. Subscribe for me if you're new here. We talk about mental health, addiction, world issues, everything in between. Break down all the lyrics, the stage performances. Super excited for some more Delta. Thanks for hanging out with us as Positive Vibes. Everyone here is super welcoming, and I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. So we're going to get into this. I'm Vakasa Kavi. A reaction video a day or 2. Keep the doctor away. Fuck those apples. This is Delta Goodrem and Josh Teskey covering Never Tear Us Apart by INXS.
Don't ask me what you know is true.
Oh,
Don't
Lord.
have to tell you that I love your precious heart.
Sheesh.
I wasn't standing, and you were there. 2 worlds colliding, and they will never tear us apart.
That note, though, that note was damn fucking perfect, bro. Did you hear the way she held that out? It was so smooth. That was so clean, dude. Wow. They are really doing this justice right here. I love, like I said, I love this song, so it's just awesome to revisit it with 2 artists covering it together as a collab. I love when artists do covers together. That's always an interesting time. Like to just see artists get together and cover a song together. It's always a great time. So this is a fucking awesome thing to see right here. The words to this, we've already broken them down like 3 times, but you got to talk about them still. For anyone who hasn't heard me talk about these lyrics, don't ask me what you know is true. Don't have to tell you I love your precious heart. I was standing, you were there. 2 worlds collided, and they could never tear us apart. I I don't know what to say about it anymore. Like it's just like I hear that and I'm like, yep, I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. Felt it before. Sometimes feel it again. Right? Man, oh man. What a day. What a day it's been, guys.
I
Look
think
at Delta.
I love.
Delta be vibing. She be flipping the hair like all sassy and stuff. Like, what are you? I think it was Heidi. I think Heidi said that she's just a queen, and I was like, yes, she definitely, absolutely has that queen energy. She's just like over here flipping her hair, like she's just like, I know, I'm the shit, and I'm gonna vibe out and jam to this, right? I love it. I love the vibes. The vibes are great. Fucking the way their voices meshed together, I wasn't sure how they were gonna mesh like male and female, right? Voices together. But he has a high voice. So it worked out perfectly for them to structure this together because he's on the higher register with Delta. So that definitely helped them out with the balance of this. And like I said, it's a great cover so far. I like what they're doing vocally with it. Delta nailed that last note in the chorus, the apart note.
I've been getting for 1,000 years.
Yeah, that
If I
piano,
hurt
man.
you, yeah, then I may go out from your tears.
Man.
I told you that we can fly.
Damn.
Still have wings. Some of us don't know why.
Slay it. I had to say it, man. Fucking slay for real, though. Like, god damn, girl. She's got pipes, dude. Delta got some pipes on her. Like you guys were saying, she can belt her ass off. But, like, you guys were telling me that she went through Hodgkin's and also had, like, paralysis of the tongue and had to relearn how to speak and shit like that from, like, there was a surgery with salivary glands, I think you guys said is what it was. Something like that. And to, like, reteach yourself how to sing. And, like, this is from what, a year ago? Uploaded a year ago? Wow. Lord. How the fuck do you come back still singing like that? It reminds me of, oh, God. What was his name? David, I believe his first name's David. He was from Whitesnake. Had that really bad fucking thing happen to his voice, that accident, and fucking came back and released the albums that blew him up. Like, what? Still of the Night is one of the songs that was actually literally all pretty much about that feeling almost for them. Still of the Night was a big one that blew that all up. But like, this is the same kind of thing that Delta did right here. Impressive as fuck. The dedication, the commitment to not give up and be like, nope, this is what I do. We doing it. We're gonna figure it out. I'm singing. That's what she said. She said that and she meant it, and she turned saying it into singing it. You know what I mean? The second verse right here. We could live for 1,000 years, but if I hurt you, I'd make wine from your tears. He said, I would have to scoop up your tears and I would have to use that to console myself from the fact that I made you cry. Deep as fuck right there. One of the deepest fucking bars we've ever had on the channel. I said that the first time we broke it down too. It's about how the pain that it would cause you to see that person in tears. You would have to turn their tears into the wine that consoles you and numbs you from the pain that caused you seeing them like that. Deep as fuck. Very, very beautiful literary writing right there. I mean, the techniques that are implemented into a lot of the lyric writing we break down on here are top tier. Very great literary techniques, like actual writing methods that you can see if you look at the structure of it all on paper. It's very much like English class. When I look at these lyric sheets, I'm like, damn, I feel like I'm back in school again reading these lyric sheets sometimes. So I told you that we can fly because we all have wings, but some of us don't know why. Saying, okay, some of us don't know why. We don't. Some people just can't figure out what they want to do. More large, right? You guys know what I mean. More larger than their self or whatever like that. Some people are just kind of like, I know that I have a lot, but I'm just chill. You guys know what kind of person I'm talking about, like contentment. Some people are content and just like chill. So they're like, this is saying, okay, I told you everyone can fly because we all have wings, but some of us don't know why. You don't know why. You don't have that thing that you want to do this crazy like that. So I'm going to grab a hold of you and I'm going to fucking scoop you up and bring you with the flight. Have fun. Right? That's what this is right here. I fucking love it. It's glorious. It's beautiful. Like Michael, man. Don't get me started on Michael. You guys know how much I fucking love him. He's a fantastic performer. His stage presence exudes. It's just grand, right? It's fucking enormous. He's that kind of person, larger than life kind of person he was, man. Very unfortunate that we lost him. It would be great to see what NXS did later on, but unfortunately we did not get to see that come to fruition. We got left with some wonderful things of substance to think about, though. This is beautiful and applies to so much in life. This is that dream come true. I'm gonna grab you and let you live the dream kind of shit, right? And it's fucking beautiful. It should be like that. Life should be like that, right? Sometimes you just find a person where you're like, you know what? I want to take them along with me because they look like they don't know why, right? So let's give them a why. It's like it's really like that in life. You give people whys sometimes, and then they're like, wow, this is fantastic. Thank you for involving me in this amazing section of life that I didn't even realize I could be a part of. Right? Like, that's a thing that happens a lot in life for people, and it doesn't even have to involve a whole love necessarily. It can just be any circumstance in life as well where you get fortunate enough to run into that person that shows you an awesome why, and your whole life just changes forever, bro. For the better, like a lot of the time. And what he's saying is, I'm going to go on this journey because I have the why, and you don't know why. Some of us don't know why. Grab you, take you with me. Let's enjoy. Sorry for the ramble, but you guys remember what happened last time with this one, the last 3 times. I can't help myself with this song. I'm sorry. It really gets me, man. One of my favorites. And she killed this. I gotta take it back. Like I said, she is on some slay energy right here.
We all have a wings. Some of us don't know why. I wasn't standing.
Yeah.
You were there. Two worlds collided, and they could never tear us apart.
She's so happy. That's my favorite part about it, is how wholesome she acts. Like, you can tell she's just like, She's probably like goofy as hell and will make you laugh your ass off, like behind the scenes, and that's why she has that energy when she's playing. She's like got that wholesome, fun friend energy. That's what Delta is. She's the fun friend. She's the one that like gets you on the yachts, right? For real. She's like, come jump off the yacht with me. Like one of those friends, for real. She has that energy. It's just bright. There's a brightness about her personality. It's not even just the music or the fucking like voice behind it. It's the energy itself. There's a whole light that shines off of her personality that's incredible. Josh as well, harmonizing very well. I love that he has a high end that is matching Delta, like right here in the middle. There's like a masculine high end and the feminine high end, and they're very, very head to head with each other. His is like got that slightly. It's like a. It's how do I describe this? It's more boom. Yeah, there's more boom behind his high note than hers is like more pretty and angelic. That's the difference, and the way they mesh together balances it all out sonically. I hope I explained that well. You guys know what the fuck I'm trying to say to you. I know you do. Get that solo. Jazz, huh? Jazz. He wanted to take it to the jazzy route with that solo there. I like that. I like that we got this in like a jazzy sort of swing kind of vibe because it's very much its own. I like that they made this their own. Delta apparently is very good at that because the Queen song, I was just like, this is her. This is her version, right? Like, I wasn't even like, by the end, I was so impressed by it because no one touches a Queen cover and makes it their own the way that she did. Because, for one, it's risky as hell. And secondly, to implement your own notes, some people might fucking decide that they really didn't like how you changed it. And that can be a difficult situation to navigate through. She is a mastermind at genre bending songs, I've noticed. She didn't genre bend Queen, but she just vocally attacked it in her very own Delta kind of way, as we'll call it. I like that. I like that the approach isn't direct when it comes to the original version. It's very much let's make this the way that I would have wrote it, and I love that because it makes it that much more personal and unique as a cover. And that's what you want. Making a cover your own is very difficult to do. And like I said, she is a mastermind at that. Josh as well, adding the jazz into the guitar solo and the vocals as well. Very jazzy kind of style with his vocals as well. You gotta fucking love it. They really made this their own, and this performance is just shining. It's like a shining fucking moment for real. The energy is everything. Whoa. Okay. He's playing the shit out of that piano, man. Yeah.
I was a stand and you were there.
Whoa.
What's gonna do? And they could never. Oh, they'll never. Oh, they'll never. Oh, they'll never. Oh, they'll never.
Damn. Man. Ghost notes.
They'll never tear us apart. Oh, yeah.
You gotta love it, man.
I was standing. You were there. Two worlds colliding, and they would never tear us apart.
Yes. Again. Beautiful cover right here, man. Like I said, they made it their own, like genre bend style. I like the jazzy kind of influence that they had on that, especially with Josh's side of the vocals. Very much jazzy style vocals on his end. Delta took the like more up rock and roll belting side of it, right? She took the belting side of it with the ghost notes as well. Those ghost notes she hit at the end. I call those ghost notes, right? Very, very low, whispery, hush tone over a falsetto. I like to call them ghost notes because it sounds like the anime school bathroom ghost, right? You guys know what I'm talking about. The ghost singing in the bathroom, man. Fuck that shit, bro. Fuck that. Seriously. Never, ever, never. I would run. I don't care. I ain't scared to admit it. I'm out. I'm smarter than that. Yeah, I don't give a damn how beautiful and how Delta it sounds. If I'm ever there and I hear that around the damn corner, uh-uh. Mm-mm. No, we got one, right? I love you guys. This was fucking awesome. Thank you, Heidi and Jocelyn Sue, as well, for requesting this one. The original video will be in the description. As always, subscribe to Miss Delta and Josh Teskey as well. Support them. They are both amazing artists. We're going to have to check out some more Josh as well. Leave requests for Josh down in the comments and whatever else you want from Delta as well. We'll put it on the list and we'll get around to doing it. The lists are a little bit long, so it might take me a few to get to a lot of the requests, but they will be gotten to. Like I said, the lists are just a little bit longer than they were before now, so a little bit longer of a wait time, but we will get to everything. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Thanks so much. I'm Vakasa Kavi. A reaction video a day or two. Keep the doctor away. Fuck those apples. Leave a like for me. Comment your suggestions. Subscribe up this way. Bang that notification bell for me. I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you so much. Have a beautiful one. Peace.